Hello and welcome to my second online course where I show you how to draw and paint Islamic patterns. We'll be focusing on Eightfold Islamic geometry. You'll learn to construct, trace, transfer, tile and paint 6 compositions based on 4 patterns from around the Islamic world. The skills you will learn can be grouped as follows. Firstly, construction. The equipment for construction: drawing sketching paper, a compass, a ruler, a 2H or 3H pencil, coloured pens and coloured pencils, 2B pencil, fine liner pen, eraser and sharpener. In the construction lectures, I show you how to use a ruler and a compass to draw the pattern, each requiring a complex underlying grid. So to make it easier, I used coloured pencils and coloured pens to make each layer distinct. I outlined the final pattern using a very thick black pen. This allows you to follow step by step. You can also use the PDF that accompanies each construction lecture. Tracing, transferring, tiling and creating a weave. The equipment needed: tracing paper, ruler, 2B pencil, the spoon, an eraser and sharpener, and finally masking tape. I show you how to trace the pattern, doing so systematically, and use the tracing to transfer to watercolour paper using a spoon. I've included a couple of planning lectures so that you can plan your composition and how you'll tile it carefully. The same equipment can be used to create a weave, something that can be quite daunting. But again, I do it step by step, systematically, so you too can achieve that interwoven look. Next, adding colour. I do so with 2 sets of equipment, both to be used on watercolour paper. The aqua brush and watercolour pencils, and then the second set would be the pipette, the brushes, the watercolour paint, a pot of water, palette and tissue paper. I use watercolour pencils to apply the colour using a couple at a time for each shape, and then bring them to life by adding the water from the aqua brush. You can create a very textured and interesting effect by doing so. The watercolour paints I use are fairly inexpensive. However, they can be used in different ways. I show you how to prepare them, use them to create a wash, use them to create a translucent look, and also something quite intense. Finally, outlining and creating a 3D effect. I use a metallic pen, a waterproof fine liner, a ruler and eraser. When outlining the pattern before the paint, make sure you use the waterproof. You can also outline at the end of the painting stage using the paint. You can use the metallic pen to create a full outline, or one that creates a subtle 3D effect. I show you both systematically. Finally, a course overview, so you can see the content in terms of the lectures for each section, as well as the outcome in terms of the paintings. I really hope you've got a good understanding of what this course will involve, and I hope that it's tickled your fancy and you want to get involved and give it a go. Please do go ahead and watch the rest of the free preview videos to see if this is the course for you. I look forward to you enrolling and seeing what you produce. All the best!